Welcome to another funny night with K.O. Baba and your host tonight. We call him the mayor of Pitaqua. Let's make some noise for the legendary K.O. Baba.
Thank you. I'm back for the night and I'm going to take my guest for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the businessman, comedian himself, the CEO, Port Harcourt Comedy Club, the CEO, Laff Bank, multi-talented, first-class graduate, Rivers State University. He's an engineer by profession, mechanical engineer to be precise. Put your hands together as I bring my guest on stage, Angel the Laff. You're welcome, sir. Your boys are loyal, sir. Your boys are loyal. Your boys are very, very loyal. Yes, one of the first people to pay self-contained for Yugo Island. Yes, please, therapist, happy to see you.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, happy to see you. So apart from comedy, you do a lot. Yeah. Yes, just run us through some of those things.
Okay, Angel the Laff is a Guinness World Record holder. Is the first ambassador of the Nigerian police force. And what else again? I'm into real estate.
Yes.
During the COVID, I ventured into the logistic sector.
City Council. We had that. And you had bike delivery, that dispatch ride. I had dispatch ride. I'm talking to you, community boys and task force. Now they don't dispatch us for the business.
Yeah. And I found the first brand to connect the police with the public, because I understand that the citizens are really scared of a trust relationship between the police and the people. So I came up with the first stand-up comedy brand to connect police and
Laugh with the police.
Yes, and citizen, which is Laugh with the police.
And you know, that event we did it in presidential.
Yes.
I was we were about only 2 persons that performed.
Yeah.
After your performance, one other one on my own. Yes. And that was the first time I saw police people sit down, they laugh without conscience. They laugh.
I also went far to come up with a brand to connect the health sector of the police called Health Clinic with the Police. And we did some stuff with the Nigerian Army. And I started a gospel comedy project called Gospel Laff. We did that in Johannesburg in South Africa. So it holds there. We did funny moments in Dubai.
Yeah.
And I started something because I started a prison administration, realizing...
Yes, I can remember that one.
Yeah, realizing that there are so much talent in the prison yard. Some of you need to visit the prison yard. A lot of our fans are in the prison yard. Because, yes, that's how funny it is. When I go to the prison yard, you'll see some great criminal. Say, bye. Senior bye. Will be your fans. One man, no. Say, will be your fans.
Only on the fans.
So, senior bye, see me like this. No one go just sit there. Come on, make it just tanana, control and something. Their slangs level is different from the slangs that we
Yes,
hear.
I mean, the one Two-Face come yesterday now.
Yeah.
I said the brother now I want to tell us, Baba, you be my fan. No. That Two-Face be fan.
So they have what they call wow. You know, it's a hailing. So for some of them, we go won't go prison. It good make when I pass through. You can't tell.
Your orientation.
It good make them know. So when you enter there, you don't come become novice. You understand? Because it's like when you get admission to university, then they do what they call orientation for year 1. So some of them enter prison. So you go come value this information. You understand? And there they have disciplinary department for prison. You know, among your prisoners, like for instance, if let's say you be prisoner.
No. I don't agree. There's power in the tongue.
So we did Laff in Chain, and we started a talent hunt in the prison yard. So many talents. So many talents. And for those of you who have, let me use this medium to appeal, you have clothes you're not using, give it out to the prisoners. You can visit the controllers, give the prisoners. Now, where will they complain about food? It is worst there.
Oh, now they say the federal government said
feed waiting.
No,
now once in a day, then they chop.
No, they say 25K per plate.
So they are going through hell. So do everything possible not to go prison. You can go for visitation, but to say you do crime, can't go prison. But if you get money, you go prison, you go enjoy.
Yes. Yes. You did mechanical engineering.
Petroleum engineering.
Okay, petroleum engineering. Yeah. Why? You want to sell black market fuel? So how will you live? Because as long as you're in Rivers State, that particular profession is very, very... So why did you move from petroleum engineering to comedy?
Okay, I've always been a comedian right from when I was in secondary school. But I never knew the name is called comedy. We always see it as laughing jackass. You do mumu things. Perhaps that's what is inspired my radio show now, every Friday with Save a Life, called Laughing Jackass. So I remember when they just created Bayelsa State, I moved from Port Harcourt, to Bayelsa because people were going home to build their state. So I moved to BDGS Secondary School in Yenegua. So my social master called me that the military administrator's wife, Mrs. Caleb Olubolade, was coming to visit, that I should do those my funny things. That was how it was so. And Bomaire Kosima happens to be my mentor. So I was doing those countryman thing, and that is why you find out that most of my jokes, reflects on how the life of yesterday, was. So when I did those stuff and all that, she fell in love with the act. This was like 1997. And then she invited me to perform for wives of military officers called FSP. I think that project was family support by
Babangida's wife. Babangida's.
So I never had what to wear to government house in Egoa. I had to borrow clothes from my cousin. You could imagine that kind of a big event. I went there, I performed. I don't even know what I said, but I got paid. It was the biggest money in my life I've ever seen. So I became the first indigenous comedian from Bayelsa to perform in government house in 1997.
Yeah.
And from that money, I bought a BBO textbook, OKK, physics, all those,
that Babi don't remind me experience. We won't get a copy for one during WAEC in carry a Babi textbook, they hide, they write. Later they come, your friends come, they class, swallow. Like you get a look at the textbook, they tell her make it swallow.
So from 1998, it's been, I got my first pay, well paid in 1997. And I felt there is life here. Comedy was not that popular as it was. Thank God for Day of 1,000 Life and all of that come. Back to when I was in university, year 2, we have what we call the industrial training experience called IT. I went to Transamadi. I was looking for all the drilling firm just to serve for IT. I trekked from, what's it called, Garrison, down to where you have slaughter.
Nothing.
Looking for acceptance. No company accepted the letter. From the gate, security, they tell you, say, go. Because there was nobody. I knew nobody. While I was trekking back, I was just going through my future. It means if I graduate, If getting IT placement is this bad, then imagine what graduation would look like. There is no job. At that point, the Holy Spirit hits me. No joke. He said, look inward. I have given you a talent. Go and dust it. That was how when I came back to USTF, I was staying in F75. I went into my room. I was crying because I was looking at the future. It means after this applied mechanics, strength of the material, do engineering maths back to back.
Nothing come out.
Nothing will come out. I had to look inward. I started building a brand. And that brand is what you see today. I've never worked for anybody to say I earn salary. I don't know what they call salary. I've never seen salary in my life. So, thank God I heard that voice.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
And then so far you can say comedy has been good.
God knew why he gave us that gift. It's as if he knew that there will be hardship in this country. Because imagine God did not give Nigerians talent.
Hey. We for thief.
Still. Even to thief for hard.
Yeah. Yes, now even to thief for hard.
Even to thief. Do you know what God has given to us? Not even appeal court or federal high court can take this away from us.
Yes. Okay, so please one more time, put your hands together for my guest, Angel the Laff.
Thank you.
Trappers, we are going to go into the next segment of this show. Okay, we took some of this tweet from Savage Response, and this somebody say, you should keep your emergency funds separate from your savings and your savings separate from your long-term savings.
Yeah. This one say, on I get money where the visible by. Well, to me, the poor man will ask a question. In don't eat when you go get savings in the first place. But you see, if you go back to this word, we have some strong adjectives that are there. And if you have the eagle eye, you will see that even from the Bible, in the book of Genesis down to Exodus, God told the Israelites and gave them the understanding of savings, which most countries they call reserve. Because that big man where they go ask for help, if he not get reserve, he not go feel help you.
Yes.
So savings is part of life culture. So for you to save means there is a saving in savings.
But since Nigeria, in the country, a lot of people are unemployed. What are they supposed to save?
The widow of Zarephath.
What are you supposed to save?
The widow of Zarephath, if she never had that reserve, that small oil, where would God bless her from?
Okay, let's check the next one we'll do. Okay, that was how do you deal with all how do you all deal with silent treatment?
But the word silent treatment, is a very strong adjective. People are really going through a lot. And even in the silent moment, there is answer. If only you can listen to your spirit's mind, you will receive an answer to deal with the treatment that will produce the results.
Yeah, please put your hands together.
I think I go to school.
Yes. Sometimes, but if you have not eaten, and then you want to deal with treatment, your stomach. So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for I call him my chief, my boss, Angel the Laff. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you want to hear from Angel the Laff?
Protest is now an order of the day. Protest. In our state, people protest. They don't even know why they protest. I saw a young man. I went to visit the commissioner of police. As we came out, they just called the commissioner of police through the PRO. Said, please, protesters are outside the gate. We got there. Channels Television brought a camera and they were interviewing one guy. Said, my friend, can we meet you? He said, my name is Amadi with the best. That boy with the best. That boy with the best for this day. With the best. He said, they not go. Something go happen. They say, what thing go happen? Why are you angry? Say, would they? Oh God, may they leave me. May they leave me. They say, would they hold you? May they leave me. Say, come like this, May them 1 year some wicked. Make him leave Fubara alone. If he not leave Fubara, he go not say, but wait. What did Yeson Wike did to Fubara? They insult her. He just they talk. He they nyanya. He they puro. They say, what exact word did he use against Fubara? He said, I don't know. Now wait till they tell me to talk. Now they talk. And finally, when KO made the introduction, it shows a man with humility and understands his history as a people. A lot of times you help people, people don't come back to say thank you. It's painful. Years back, I saw a young boy. You call him Damning. I was the one that called him Bonner Boy. Yes. Go and find out. I took him to number 14 Victoria, where he recorded his first song. I paid for that section. Did he come back to say thank you? No. I was the one. I did it for Bonner Boy. And some persons will say, you, Bonner Boy. Should I tell you that I was the one that changed his name to Wizkid? His name was never Wizkid. The Wizkid you know. His name was never Wizkid. We were on top of, it was in Obalande, number 16. Obalande. That was where, through Banky W, my friend, would discover this boy. I was the one that handed him over to Banky W. He never knew Banky W. I did it for Davido. It was in Ikoyi. You will never believe me. I made all of these people. And you talk about musicians. Let's leave musicians and come to politics. It was Roma Precom here by the Anglican Church. If you've ever gone to Wimpy, there's an Anglican church there. That was where I saw a young man. I took him to secondaries. He was never meant to be a politician. Myself and Honorable Amadi, you know Amadi. We were the one that took him to secondaries and paid for his local government form. He became local government chairman first tenor. Even when they stopped him from going for secondary, I knew what I did, how I met Odili. Did he come back to say thank you? They don't come back to say thank you. They don't come back to you.
Please put your hands together for Angel the Laff. You know why they don't come back to say thank you? Should I tell you why they don't come back to say thank you? Because all these things no happen. Thank you so much. I will forever be grateful. Please put your hands together for my guests. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is another funny night. Every Friday we drop it on Ficus Africa TV, on Talkaholic TV, on YouTube. Please keep watching and sharing. We record from the city of Port Harcourt, our lovely city, Pitakwa. You need to come visit our city. You will love our town. You will love our creative. You will love our play. You will love our food. You will love a lot about this town. Forget the news you hear about Port Harcourt. It is safe. It is fine. And we are happy to entertain you from this spot. So see you again. I'm your host. My name is Keo Baba.